Hi. In this video I'd like to touch on something a little bit different. It concerns retirement, of course. All of these videos are on retirement. And I'm thinking to myself, what can I talk about which I haven't spoken about yet? Not easy, because I've probably placed 100 videos now, and a lot of them would be fairly repetitive, advocating, for example, that you retire as early as you can, and I still strongly advocate that. So that hasn't changed. What has changed? When I woke up this morning, I was feeling a little bit down emotionally, not usually motivated quite as much as usual. And I thought to myself immediately, I know what this is. This is the lower end of a biorhythm as far as emotions are concerned, and we all have them. We all have these rhythms, emotional rhythms, physical rhythms, and intellectual rhythms. I just came upon a site which spoke about that in some detail. I wasn't quite willing to subscribe to it because you never know what you're getting into. But I do know about these biorhythms where sometimes we feel quite up, if I might put it that way, enthusiastic, feeling that we can't do wrong, looking forward to life, and then we have the opposite extreme. Now, when these extremes are very, very extreme, we have what they call bipolar. Most of us don't have that, but we do have these rhythms. And I thought to myself, it's worth mentioning this, because some days as a retiree you'll get up and you'll think, wow, gee, what am I going to do now? Oh, this is awful. I'm so bored. Other times you'll think, wow, I've got this freedom. The 7-day weekend, I can do what I want. It's up to me now. And it is up to us. It's up to us what we do with that time. And a lot of that's got to do with a thing called habits. The habits we've developed over the years. I like to think I've developed a lot of good habits, more good habits than bad ones, although I do know that I have some bad ones. I probably like eating sweet things more than I should, but I try to exercise that off so I don't come down with type 2 diabetes or anything like that. But I'm reading this book, and it's a great book. Stephen Covey's The 8th Habit. I've read the original book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, and it's worth reading. It's worth studying. There's so much in that. So if you're a retiree and you've got plenty of time on your hands, read that. The seven secrets, is it, of highly successful people. I've read the book and can't even remember the title. Is that what you would call a senior's moment? Anyway, to get back to this one, habits. He talks about knowledge, attitude and skills. Our knowledge and our attitude and our skills, if they form up our habits, then our habits will be very good for us. Now, we know what we know. I'm not talking about intellectual knowing now. I'm talking about experience. There's a big difference between learning something intellectually and actually doing it. We know this. You could read all the books in the world on how to swim, but if someone throws you in the deep end of the pool, I think you know what I mean. Knowing is doing something by experience. So that's our knowledge I'm talking about here. Our attitude towards that, our attitude to knowing, our attitude to our experiences, very, very important. And of course, developing skills in what we know. If we have those three together, knowledge, attitude and skills, and they are our habits, then chances are we'll be a very effective type of person, motivated and able to do things. I hope this isn't getting too intellectual for you. But let's have a look what he says here. Stephen R. Covey, and I've got a lot of time for this guy. He's dead now, of course, poor old Stephen. He's probably teaching people up in heaven. But here's what he says. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. We must think anew. We must develop not only a new mindset, but a new skill set and a new tool set that flows from it. This is difficult to do. It throws everybody out of their comfort zones. But a new reality has emerged, a new economy, a new challenge. This challenge, not only surviving but thriving in the new reality, requires a new response, a new habit. Remember, habits lie at the intersection of knowledge, attitude and skill. As you develop these three dimensions of the eighth habit, you'll increasingly become equal to the new challenges and to your unlimited possibilities. Note that word, unlimited possibilities. If you're a retiree now and you have free time, plenty of time on your hands, the possibilities of which you can do in your remaining years is unlimited. Limited only by your imagination, your motivation and your willpower. If you want a good, long, happy retirement, find what you love to do. Something that you are good at, something that's of service to other people, so that it's purposeful for you. And you will get the reward. It might not be in money, it could be, but it will be in the feelings that you gain by being able to contribute long after your paid employment is finished.